Hello, my name is Ajit, and in this video I will demonstrate how to backup your Synology data from one Synology box to another Synology box. So in this video we'll discuss about few scenarios. Number one, if you have a two Synology box on your local on-premise, so you want to take a backup of one Synology box data to another Synology box, so you can use a hyper backup and hyper backup vault application for that. If you want to backup from one Synology location from your on-premise to your branch location, for example you have a branch in Delhi and you have a head office in Chandigarh, so you can use a hyper backup application to backup from one location to another location. It should be on premise also, it should be remote location also. So let's start with the configuration. So I have two Synology box installed. One is under the IP address 192.168.50.136 and second one is 192.168.50.139. Both are on the same location, means it's on the on-premise. So I need to take a backup of data from 136 to 139. So let's start with the configuration. Number one, the prerequisite is you need two packages to be installed on Synology DSM, which is known as a hyper backup and hyper backup vault. If you don't have a hyper backup vault and hyper backup on both the Synology device, you cannot create a backup or you cannot do a backup from one box to another box. So in this Synology we have installed both the applications, and in the remote backup also in the another box we have installed both the applications. So now on the destination box where we need to backup our data, we'll create a share folder. Let's go to the control panel. Under share folder I will create a folder name Synology main. Next, apply. So I'll give a full read and write permission to the administrator. Click OK. So your Synology main folder is created under the 139 Synology box, which is our second Synology box. Let's go to the main Synology box from where we need to create a backup policy. So we'll go to the main menu, we will open a hyper backup. We'll click on plus sign, create a data backup policy. So under the data backup policy, we need to go a category called a Synology. Under the Synology, we need to go to remote NAS device, which should be on premise also. It should be on the remote location also. Click on that. Click next. Now we need to create a backup task. Give the server name of second Synology box, which is known as 192.168.50.139. Let's confirm once again. It's 139. And transfer encryption, it's by default disabled and we are not using right now. So the port number should be enabled between both the Synology boxes called 6281. Make sure on premise your 6281 port is open on the router. Now the username of another Synology box, and click on share folder. It will start authentication with your second Synology box. So you can see two folder which is already on the second box. So we are using a Synology main. Under the Synology main, it will create a Synology main one directory. Click next. So it will ask for which folder you need to take a backup. So I click on volume 1, data, click next. If you take a backup of any application, you can select it from here. By default we are not taking any backup of any of the application. Click next. So under the backup settings, you need to create a schedule. At what time you want to run the backup? You want to run a backup on the daily basis, you want to run a backup on the weekly basis, you need to run a backup on the monthly basis. So you can choose the option as per your requirement. And next, if you want to enable the rotation settings period, you can checkbox that. I'm using the checkbox and using the default option called from the earlier version. Apply. So once I apply, it will take some time to configure the backup policy. After that, it will ask for you need to backup right now or you don't want to backup right now. So first time we need to run the backup manually. Click yes. So you can see it will start taking the backup to the second Synology box which we have on our on-premise location. It will take some time. Let the backup get finished. Now you can see the last backup is successfully done. So once the backup is done, you have created the backup and backup is finished, you can go to the another server which is known as Synology box. You can verify that backup is run successfully or not. Let's go to the remote backup. Under the Synology main, we will open a file station. Under the Synology main, you can see your backup is created successfully. So once you done it, now what next you can do further to do some changes. Once your backup is done, you can click on the backup explorer. You can see which files have been backup to the another box. It will show all the files and you can see what time the backup has completed. So all the information you can see from the backup explorer. If you want to run a backup, or you want to restore, you want to download, you can select any of the file. Next option is a backup statistics. So you can see when the backup is done, how much usage it has done. It has created a 3.8 MB of backup. If you want to get the alerts to excessive storage usage, you can select that and you can give the threshold of 5 GB. So alert me excessive data growth between backup version. So if the backup version growth is excessive, so you can select the threshold as per your requirement. In the second time, we have source disk usage. So right now it's just used 3.3 MB. And last option we have a source monitor. If you want to source the monitor and create the alerts as per those threshold, you can do it. So right now I'm not doing any changes. Let's close. So next is a version list. So you can see how many versions of backup you have created and how many versions of backup is successfully done. So you can see all the backup version status under this version list. So if you want to change any task settings, you need to click on task settings. If you want to add another folders, you can select it from here. If you want to add the application, you can select from the application tab. If you want to change the backup settings, you can change under the settings. If you want to schedule your backup, if you want, you can schedule this backup only for the following dates. You can select that. All the options can be modified after the backup policy is created also. So this is the way you can backup a data from one Synology box to second Synology box using a Hyper Backup and Hyper Backup Vault application. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe.